Don't leave this part in.
Welcome back to the Street Sip. Yo, you hear him fucking cut me off? Now I'm about to redo the entrance.
You called me.
Dickheads. Welcome back to the Street Sip podcast. As always, it's your boy Quill, to Michael, Q. That's whatever. The prettiest nigga doing this cast. You know what the fuck it is. Next to me, we got the Dominican Demon, Caribbean crew. You know the fucking vibes. Next thing we got Tosh. Nah, but that's T. That's nasty T.
Yes.
And then to end it all off, we got Bougie Brit, your 1111 Wish. Wish for the beer, so you went in and popped out, alright?
Apparently, my name is Crumb.
On this episode of the Street Said podcast, essentially, we'll be going over the Street Said that how y'all feel if your parent doesn't really like your significant other. Like, let's say if your mom was like, hey, yo, I don't fuck with your shorty. Or your dad was like, I don't approve of this nigga. You gonna leave, bro?
That's two different things. But if my mom says she don't fuck with a shorty, then 9 out of 10 times she's usually right about people.
So you gonna cut shorty off?
I'm gonna be like, why? And then she probably understand me what the problems that she see is, or the vibe that she gets. And then, in a different way, I would bring it up to my significant other without saying, Mom, I hate you. Because that just causes so many problems.
So what if your mom just didn't like her? It doesn't have to be like, oh, I seen her stealing something. But like,
I would ask her why she felt that way. And if she can't give me an answer, then there's no reason for me to listen to it.
So then what's an acceptable answer that you like, yeah, it's time to leave this girl?
The way she treats you, the way she be looking at other people, stuff like that. It's just like, if my mom has a vibe about someone, then she's generally right. She's been right my whole life about my friends, so.
Even if Shorty gives you the best pussy ever had.
We could be friends with benefits.
What the fuck?
Bro, because, like, I'm not going to give... If my mom don't fuck with my significant other, then I can't do it. My mom is one of the most important people in my life. If my mom don't approve of you, then there's obviously something fucked up with you. My mom likes everyone.
Shit. My mom be gunning everybody as soon as they leave the crib.
Your mom got me.
Don't ask me questions you don't want the answer to, because I'm not going to lie to you.
Alright. I'm going to sell it for the friendship.
Ooh, yo, Nasty T, what's up with you, though?
I'm better off being called Crumb.
No, you can't.
Crumb. What's up with you?
Alright, so I don't care. Because me and my mom have very different viewpoints on who people are. We have different mindsets of just about everything. My mom don't like just about... She don't like nobody when it comes to men.
Word.
Yeah.
Your mom's so nice to me, though.
Besides your
friend.
Oh.
She don't like anybody trying to talk to me in any kind of way. She's literally the only person she's ever
Did
liked.
she say that?
No, she said you're my friend.
Oh.
That'd have been tough.
You're not a...
That'd been real tough, because we were
I thought she said that.
Would I?
I mean,
Anyway.
You proving the point. Anyway.
You're proving the point. And okay, so like me and my mom have a completely different perspective on who people are. Like I see a lot more in people, and my mom is very like one and done about everything. So
You think your mom don't fuck with me because I bust your ass in spades or not?
We did bust your ass in spades.
You think she'll fuck with us now?
we did bust.
We gay ass spades.
We ain't bust your ass.
No, we lost because we.
Yeah, Will's hand
We
3
did.
times in a row.
Literally.
And we came back
We
and
gave
still
you-
won.
we gave
You
you
off
niggas
topic.
50.
We got like 5 seconds. Don't talk about things we already talked about.
Yeah, I don't need to talk about it.
We talking about it.
Alright, I go to the next person then. Brittany.
That's why Nasty T is trash.
That's not my name.
So for me, it would have to be my dad.
Nasty T.
So, I don't know, if my dad didn't approve of somebody I was talking to, I'm gonna groom. I mean, I'm gonna ask why, and if he give me a valid reason, then...
Right, because you care about what he think.
I mean, me and my dad's my best friend. Like, literally, that's my best friend.
If my dad told me I could talk to somebody, I'm laughing in his face.
See, but like how y'all feel about your moms, like I don't feel like, I don't know, I wouldn't laugh at my mom's face if she said she liked somebody.
That's what I'm
like,
saying, but like I'm
my
laughing.
mom said she
in my
didn't like
dad's
you
face.
before, and we were 10 years later down the road. Like,
But
that's-
I'm saying,
that's what
I'm
Like, I don't get what my mom...
laughing
Like, my
in my
mom doesn't
dad's
like my
face.
girl. What does that have to do with
It depends on the reason. Like if it's like
You do also
I
have
just
to
wouldn't
respect
talk to
my mom.
like my dad's big into sports. So if I was talking to somebody, which would never happen, that wasn't into sports, he'd be like, I mean, he's cool, but like that's not a big enough reason for me. That's like if my dad's like, no, like I saw him out with another female, then you're leaving. Like my dad's not like he's real open to giving people chances. So like if it's got to be something big for my dad to say he don't like you. Like if my dad does not like you, you've got to be a shitty person. Like literally.
The same with my mom.
Man, y'all parents is not fucking psychic. Like, what is y'all?
My mom is good at judging character, but I still don't listen to her.
Okay, so quote. Now let's reverse the roles. Let's say it's shorty you dating. Do you feel like you want her parents to like you?
I don't care. Her parents has nothing to do with me. I want my girl to like me. Whether her parents like me or not, it doesn't really change anything about relationship. I'm not fucking her parents.
So what do you think about an involvement with another person? Like this is for everybody, but like involvement with their family. Because like if this is my you plan on spending your rest of your life with, and you're intermingling, and like you have, so like some people still care about like asking your parents to give your whatever it is.
Like your hand in marriage.
Yeah. So like, and it's just for like the simple fact that they respect you, you can them, ask them, like just the general questions and stuff like that, and you come to them, it's like I care about your child, but like if they really don't give you their blessing, what do you do?
I wouldn't ask for the blessing in the beginning because why do I need your blessing? I'm not spending my rest of the life with their
It's
parents.
not that you need it.
I mean,
But
you
it's
kind
just-
of are.
Yeah, like you're a part of their
I'm not
life
spending
now.
the rest of the life with her.
No.
Whether their parents like me or not, I'm gonna go around events. I'll be cordial. I'll be chilling. But like, I'm not gonna be spending.
But some people are genuinely spiteful and they will purposefully make the situation uncomfortable for you.
That's toxic. That's different.
And that's
I'm, you know what I mean? Because you already know any energy you give, I'm responding in kind. So it's like, if you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. Hey, you know what I mean? You being funny,
So
I
what?
could be hilarious.
So now, what if the love of your life tells you if her parents don't like you, it's clipped?
Then I was clearly dating a dummy, and I'm done with her off the muscle because you're a dummy. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't have anything to do with your parents. Like, if I'm fucking you, we spend time together.
The relationship you have with your mom is real tight, bro.
Yes, that's my man's mom. That's my.
she don't like nobody though.
talking
So
about?
like
Yes,
What are you saying?
that's your man. So you would be like, you want your man to fuck with the shit that you're dealing with.
No, I don't need her to. It doesn't matter. Like my mom.
It's not a deal breaker, is what you're saying.
No, it literally does not matter. It doesn't matter at all. Like my mom can like them or not like them. It doesn't change anything in the slightest for me. Even if my mom loves them, like, oh, I fucking love her, bring her around. I don't change anything. Oh yeah, you know what? You the one. Dukes fuck with you. I fuck with you. No, I don't give a fuck. I make my own.
so
I make my own
retarded.
decisions. I'm a critical thinker for myself, and I don't need my mom to be like, oh yeah, let me judge this person's character, and then that's what I'm going off of. No, I'm judging your character. Do I like you? Do I fuck with you? Do I enjoy your company? Do I like your mind? Do I like how you interact with other motherfuckers?
But I mean, I think that's also
Shit.
like part of.
With that?
Because I feel like if a parent, so like in the reverse sense, if I deeply care about you and I'm showing you that, like, and your mom just like, oh, I just don't like her. Like, what don't like? My thing would just be like, if I'm making your son that happy, like this is the best relationship of his life. He's having a ball. Like,
Oh, you got it like that?
anyways, like why would you stop that if you see somebody's happy? Because then I'm like what about me intimidate you as a mother?
That's why I would say I would ask for a valid reason.
Yeah.
Like you can't
I mean, I see
believe it
both sides.
at the face value. You need a reason. And I do understand where you're coming from because you're a grown man. You make your own decisions. You love her for her. It's not no matter what anyone else think. I do understand the mental, but like, it's just
Like I don't need my dad to love the person I'm with. It'd be a plus,
yeah.
but I couldn't have my dad hate them. But like I said, it would literally take you'd literally have to do like some fucked up shit with my dad not to like you.
Literally, as soon as you come up to my grandmother, you're a half. Like I don't like you are half off the muscle. Like I literally, this is foolish to me. Like I've never understood that ideology. Like if.
But you've also
and
never
you
had to
really-
have their approval.
Hmm?
I think it's different for men and women too. To be honest, though.
But he still said that.
No, I'm saying I think it's different for like. Well, I think it depends on how you like grew up. So, like you were saying.
That's what I'm saying. situational. Like you never had to ask for like them to be like, "Hey, mom, can I do this? Do you like her so that I can go on a date?" Like when I was younger, if I wanted to go anywhere, I had to meet everybody I hung out with.
I heard about it.
My mom didn't like agree with. She had to meet everybody I hung out with, and she had to like them, had to like their parents for me to go hang out with them. So like I needed my mom's approval for everything, which is why now I don't care because I had to. But like some people continue that.
That might be different though, cause I did like Dukes used to like not fuck with certain niggas because like who they be around. Like, why do you even pay attention? Like, how do you even know who the fuck they be around?
But then you see that like sometimes they look further and they know the type of person because they grew up with the type of person. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like it's stuff like that.
My one friend mom was a crackhead, so she wouldn't let me go over his house no more. She just they didn't have enough food to eat, so she was always skinny. They ain't had no washing either, so it was dirty. So they did look like crackheads.
But like,
Okay, so what I'm saying is like for me, I had. That's a bad situation.
That's funny.
What I'm saying is that like I personally had my mom had to have every single person that came into my life encounter. It was no sneaking out because my mom knew what I was doing every single minute of the day, just about for a really long time. So like.
You challenged your mom though. That's why she did. Because you used to be a dickhead to your mom.
What was you doing to Dukes?
Mind your business.
Like you just
go ahead and spit it out. What's up? What the streets want to know?
I challenged my mom. Everything my mom, me having to do. My mom literally was so strict that I did everything in my power to say that I wasn't gonna do what she said.
Like what? Give an example.
If her mom didn't like you, she liked you. Like
that's just about how it worked.
That's literally what it was. I don't know what's wrong with her.
That's just about how it worked. If she said she didn't like you,
but I was the opposite.
You're
of my
my
dad.
favorite person now.
Like literally, that's literally how she was. But like that's the opposite of my dad. Like my dad, like he wanted to know who I was gonna be with and stuff, but it wasn't like.
But my mom used to be like, it didn't matter who it was. She wanted to know who he was, and if she didn't like you, it was like, oh yeah, you can't hang out with them. You don't gotta like them. That's how I used to be, and now I'm just like, it's cool. Like if I like you, it's whatever. But like my friends, specifically, like I did my mom approval for my friends, which used to bother me. She like, I have to meet them. How they gonna get here? They don't got no car. They 5. You feel me? Like
what?
How you gonna meet them?
I think my dad met everybody. Like if I was ever seriously talking to somebody or.
Well, when
like,
I was boys, I always brought them home.
Like, we never really friends.
Eventually,
I've never met your dad. We never really friends.
I mean,
that's offending.
You met my father. You just don't remember it.
Word?
You drank my club?
What?
He don't.
I've known my person since like 3rd grade, dude. Cut it out.
That's offending.
My dad, everything I've done, my dad's been there. So like any talent show, anywhere, anything I've ever done, my dad's been there.
I feel like I met your dad and I was like, oh yeah, that's Britt dad. I don't know why I'm just picturing that and I'm like, I'm not looking this man in his face. I don't know why.
I don't know.
But just imagine like people growing up
I had to be like a kid. Though.
When you have to ask for their approval, you continue to ask for their approval. Your mom might have been like that with your friends, but probably never your girls. So you probably just be like, all right, whatever, I can do what I want.
I'm about to beat your ass.
This happened last time.
I'm about to beat your ass.
My mom used to want me to like get shorties. Like, she's like, yo, what are you doing in the house? Like, he's supposed to have hoes in different area codes.
See, like, she didn't care to know who he was talking to.
Yo, what? She'd be like, yo.
Your family are right.
But if she didn't care to know who he was talking to, then you feel like, okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I was like that with my brother one time. I was like, yo, what's wrong?
Literally, like, yo, like, is you good? Why y'all got no bitches?
My brother said he did 1 day to prom, and I said I had 3 days to prom. To the same prom. What are you talking about? I said, what, Dad? What's wrong with you? Like,
that's like,
yo, that's funny as hell.
What's crazy?
Nah.
I used to be like, yo, damn.
And then people take that to the extreme extent where their parents would really be like, that's it, I'm done with you because you like so and so.
Yeah, no, actually, one of my friends, she was going through it with her mom. Her mom, like, she would always go to her boyfriend's house or whatever, and her mom would get real tired of her shit for not being home and doing the cleaning and shit like that. She was like, all right, you want to move? We want to be at your boyfriend's house so much? Move out. And she kicked her out the house.
Word.
She kicked her straight out the house for being with her boyfriend.
On some Cinderella shit. Bitch, you gonna cook and clean? Alright. Like, the fuck? What type of shit is that?
So, how old was she? Like, was she old enough to move out? Like,
23?
That's old enough to move
But
out.
they were dating for a long time.
So, hold on. Because, like, I feel like that's still mad young, though, because you still setting up the foundation for, like, everything.
Yeah, literally, they have not been dating that long. And
I
the,
mean,
So at 23, you kicking your kid out?
no, I wouldn't kick my kid out.
Like you wouldn't kick your kid out at all.
No,
So
if
if
I
they
had
living
enough
until
room,
they 40.
I mean, that's just so like my brother lived with my mom until he was like 28, and my aunt lived with my grandma until she died.
Dead ass.
Yeah, my aunt was 57. She lived with my grandma. She moved out while like in like college years. Like she moved back in when she was like maybe like 30, I think, something like that. She's been living with my grandma for forever.
So your kid can just live with you for forever then.
If they're not annoying, yeah.
What's annoying though?
She called.
I would like if that's the situation. I feel like I'd want a two family home. Like you can live like downstairs, like if I own the house. Like I wouldn't kick my. I don't feel like you should push that on a kid. Like if I feel like if you always constantly like, when the fuck you gonna get out of my house? That kid's
When
never
the
gonna
fuck
leave.
you gonna get out?
Like that kid's not gonna leave, or they're gonna leave and be fucking destitute.
Yo.
Like that's just it's not. I feel like you should build your kid up to want to move out on their own, to want to work, to want to do those things. You know.
Would you
But-
support your kid moving out the house? Like they need financial help.
It depends on how much they need. Because if you can't afford to move out, then don't move out.
That's a
But if you need help with groceries this month, yes, you can come to me and ask me for help.
That's literally bread hitting some shit. Because like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, really, truthfully, I feel like black people are really the only people that kick out their kids at a wild young age. Cause it's like as soon as you hit 18, they be like, oh yeah.
But you know why,
you're
right?
out of there. Why? Oh, tell me why.
Black people weren't allowed to get education before. So with that being a major aspect, all they had to do was go find work. And you're not gonna do if you're not going to school anymore. Once you graduate, you're literally gonna be just sitting around the house. So they want you to go find a job and do something with your life. So when you graduate high school, usually that's when you start your life before. And that was if you even went to high school or finished high school, because some people start their life at like 16ish.
I mean, I don't know though, because it's also like you really don't. I mean, I'm not gonna speak for everyone what you guys see, but when I go out and see stuff, I literally only see black kids who are getting jobs at 16, 17 years old.
No, I'm not saying
That is a
that. I'm
fact.
saying, but in the past, that's how it was. Is when you didn't have school, like when you
Yeah, no,
didn't
I
have
see
school
what you're
anymore. You went on and did that, and then there's people who have older parents who still who literally are a part of that frame of when it wasn't normal for you to go to college.
But they also used to marry people off. You used to be married at 18, somebody that was 27.
And you would probably be moving out of your house. Your parents usually would save money for you to be married in your own house probably by the time you turn 18. So a lot of that is just like that's just
They
like
just haven't-
instilled in some
Yeah.
people. With people having a lot older parents, like some people have really old parents who be like, "All right, this is what happened to me, so it's gonna happen to you."
It's gonna happen to you.
Even though like to them that probably was like the worst day of their life, and their parents said you gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
They still would do it to their kids because it happened. It's what they thought is supposed to be done. But like
A lot of people get
some
that
people
mindset,
change.
too.
Yeah, some people change their mindset. Some people
If
mindset
I'm
never
okay, you
change.
should be okay. Like that's not.
It's
okay.
like, well, I did all right, but they be living check to check, and they don't even realize that their son probably gonna live check to check too, or their daughter gonna still live check to check too. Like,
Nah, I feel that.
Oh, that's offending. I didn't
So-
even think about that. It could be a product of the
what?
system that we've been brought into unwillingly. That's wild. Because I understand that from both sides too. Because after a while, once someone actually turns 18, especially after they graduate college, then they're an adult, and the
Being an
idea
adult to be an
of being
adult.
an adult and taking care of another adult is so strenuous. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I
You literally
taking care
have
of?
have responsibilities like taxes, and it's a chance that they might have children, like stuff like that. And like you would think like, oh, you can't have kids, but I got a kid. I'm not on my own. You feel me? So it's like I'm glad my mom never just said you got to go on the curb, especially considering that like I didn't go by her wishes and to wait till marriage and stuff like that to have kids. Wait till after I graduated college. I didn't do anything she wished, and she didn't still say you got to figure it out on your own. She was like, I'm here to help, no matter what you need. You feel me? That's not everybody's parents. And then there's always a deal breaker. Not always a deal breaker, but there's deal breakers for some people's parents, and they be like, "Oh, you got a kid? Figure it out. You can't be under my roof." And people do that at like 16.
That is true.
That is a fact. I know some people that they either gotta leave the house or their mom is now charging them rent to live in their
And
bedroom.
I have friends who have to pay
to
rent
live
to
in
their
their
mom.
you dead ass to live in your bedroom, bro.
I pay rent.
How much rent you pay?
I pay $100 and I help with groceries sometimes.
That's not that bad, but still
It's
paying
not
rent to
bad,
your
but,
parents
like,
is crazy.
That's
Because
not
then
bad.
that defeats the purpose. Like
The point of staying with your parents is to
to-
stack your
to-
bread, get
to-
your life
yeah,
right
that
so that way you
foundation.
can leave.
See,
But
yeah.
today in church, the pastor said, we aren't raising our sons to be husbands because you wouldn't want yes, like you holding your son's hand and let him be the son, but you wouldn't want to be treated how your son treats women. You wouldn't want him as a husband, which is crazy to think. Like, what can you even do to change that? Like,
How do you show your son how to be a husband?
and that's what I'm saying. Like,
The
how
same
do
way
you
you
even
show your
change?
daughter how to be a wife.
But
That's
you can show your daughter how to be a wife. You show her how to nurture, how to care, how to cook food. You do a lot of stuff for your daughter. Some people do not do any of that for their son. They do everything. Like, my mom holds my brother's hand and doesn't make him do a lot of stuff he needs to do as a man, and he had to figure that out later. That's my oldest brother. But my next brother.
Speak on it. What do you mean? Like, what exactly do y'all need from a husband that isn't being instilled in us by our parents?
It's just a nurturing, like, women expect to be loved and nurtured and cared for the same way that men are. I don't know if you even care for that kind of behavior because we don't know what, like, you've even been raised with, but, like, women literally hold a man's hand. And considering that we expect men to be providers, and that's just how it was always been because men were just the breadwinners for a long time. Considering that men supposed to be providers, it's not always a big thing. Some people don't make their kids get jobs until they go to college and they have to pay for bills and stuff like that. So it's like, some people hold their kid's hand and be like, all right, I'll help you through everything. Oh, you're going through a breakup? That's fine. Like, you want to bring 50 girls in the house? That's cool. But you wouldn't want your husband to do that to you.
So, wait. So then they should police how many women that they're being with?
No, but it's different. And so raising a respectable man and showing them that like, having women as being disposable isn't cool.
So I should be talking about
but I'm
something
not saying, like,
why you got so many bitches, nigga?
No, but
cut
it's
them
not
bitches
like,
off, nigga.
No, but it's like, you wouldn't want your daughter, because you're going to sit there and probably call your daughter a hoe if she start bringing mad dudes in the house. Because my mom definitely told me, she's like, because I literally just hang out with, like, I used to have predominantly guy friends except for Brittany. So, like, when I would hang out with my male friends, she'd be like, you like that boy? You been going over there a lot. And it was automatic. My brother was always going on dates with girls, and she never said anything about that.
I mean, I think another problem with it would be men. Well, so there's a lot of problems. But
literally, like this comment.
But men, like, they don't get told. So, like, we get told to be submissive. We get told to listen to problems and fix them. But men don't.
But that changes.
But I mean, it does. It depends on the household. But like, men don't get told usually that one, it's okay to have emotions and it's okay to express them because men don't know how to express emotions.
You got told
like, you don't
crying
get
like a little
taught
girl.
that.
You was crying. I know you did.
Hmm?
Stop being a little girl when you was crying.
No, I didn't.
My dad definitely did.
Stop being a little girl.
I never had a dad, and I grew up with my mom. My mother understood that I was a sensitive male, so then I would be crying.
But you have that luxury of actually being raised right. A lot of my mom literally tells my nephew, stop crying like a little girl, all the time. That comes out of her mouth as a regular phrase, and it's just like, you don't even know what you're doing, but it's just what you do.
I mean, yeah, but this is like a personal, like how you said, like they grew up in that type of environment.
But I'm saying, like, you aren't. But that mindset created that you don't treat, like, you want people to, like, you want your daughter to have a husband, but you're not raising your son to be a husband.
I mean, I also think men are put in positions of power that they can't actually perform at because men are supposed to be in positions of power, and men strive to be in positions of power, and they aren't meant to be in positions of, like, some men can't lead, and they don't understand that they can't lead because they think that a man should lead. Like, you don't, like, men, like, that's the problem with, like, men not wanting to be with women that make more money than them, or some men just, like, I'm
gonna stay at home, Dad.
The, like, dynamic between men and women, like, men being, like, you're a woman, like,
but that's what I'm saying, like, so
like,
that's
emotion feminine, like, emotion is, like, men being super emotional used to be, you being gay. And you know it. It's still like that.
And that's what I'm saying. So, like, that's changing. Like, we're no longer telling women, like, hey, you need to go raise the kids, iron my clothes, make the dinner. That's not happening.
And that's not happening. But I'm saying is, like, how do
you raise a man to
that's
be
what I'm saying. How do we do that? And that's what I'm getting at is that we don't even have the knowledge anymore to even know what the proper way to raise a kid is other than
sufficient.
That's what I'm saying. You literally are just helping them be a person, and eventually everybody's going to just be individuals, and you want your child to be an individual and be able to find somebody as a partner. But like I said, there's certain behaviors that we don't nip in the butt. Like it's dating is cool, but sitting here and having like 50 girlfriends, not like, and I'm not saying you're supposed to monitor how much sex your kid has because that's weird.
I don't agree with that.
No, but I'm saying, like, you might not have to monitor how much sex your kid has, but at the same time, like, you just gonna let them bring anybody in the house all the time.
So like, because what I'm saying is, how do you even? I'm gonna let you speak in a minute.
Nah, I'm talking. Fuck out of here. No, for real. But like, how do you measure that? Like, who they going on
I want
dates?
a bitch ass nigga.
You can have, but there's things like
But you're saying they're taking 50 women home, right? They're going on dates. Not every woman they bring into the house is their girl.
that's what I'm saying. Like, but it's little things
But-
that you can do when they do bring them in the house. Nobody goes in your room.
I think that's your personal morals though. Like I feel like it's a whole different age now. Like my thing is sex should be sex, and that should be a conversation that's had within everybody. Like it's just like literally like the movement is being, this is my vagina. Why do you care what's going in and out of it?
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be that. Like if that's like your thing is you want your son to have those morals where like you're my girlfriend and that's what I'm courting women. That's a job. That's how you want to raise your kid.
But I'm not even
But,
saying it's just
like-
about sex in general. It's just about respecting women. Some men
Yeah,
don't
wait,
know
wait,
how
wait.
to talk.
You can
to
respect
people.
the woman and just want to have sex.
Like you have dating is
You
so
can
you can
respectfully
test out
fight
how you
with
are
the
with different women.
I didn't say that. I'm saying just like, do you respect your mom because you bring every single girl that you ever encounter into her house? Like but it's certain things that you wouldn't want done to your mother that men do to other women, which is what I'm saying. Like that type of stuff is unacceptable. But how do you teach?
But
So
you
my-
wouldn't want to
my
fuck her in
mom
the back alley. Like where my thing is like
What is
where
that?
do you?
Where am I supposed to be
Like,
fucking
Because
at?
your kid's gonna fuck. You
Like,
say that's
yeah.
not the problem. You're saying the problem is them bringing 50 women in and out of the house, but wouldn't you rather them be
I
comfortable?
guess I'm not saying like I don't think that it's a problem with sexual expression. I don't, but I just think that you just can't. Like me personally, I don't feel like it's okay for them to just be like bringing multiple women into the house, and then like not having any respect or like thinking of women as disposable, like stuff like. I'm not saying it's about having sex. I'm not thinking about the fact that you're bringing them in the house and you're just like, all right, but that was
You
just.
don't have to think that that's disposable.
Yeah, they're just having
Like
a good
sex
time
But
together.
I'm not
together.
saying that that's how it is. I'm saying that there's a lot of people with that mindset saying that that it's just disposable. That's the thing I'm saying. Those kind of people are the ones that are not the husbands that are just sitting here doing women dirty. They're the ones that are like,
But that would be how
okay.
you would raise your son to respect women,
So,
to respect themselves,
Do you
to
think that they
respect
can't
sex.
respect women and also be fucking 50 women at the same time?
I don't.
That's the thing. That's you know what I mean. That's what I want to bring out. You know what I'm saying? I tried to do what you cut me off, nigga.
That's just the personal mental.
So you can't respect women and also talk to multiple women. Like, what's the number to cut off? Because obviously 50 is extremely high. Like, what is it? Can't talk to 5 different women at the same time.
I'm not saying that you can't talk to 5 different women. I'm just saying because I'm not saying you're gonna find your soulmate the first woman you talk to. And you're just gonna have to always devote your time to one person and like. But if you're gonna like say you have a girlfriend and then disrespect my house by bringing in another girl and doing stuff like that, like
That's
That's
That's not what you said.
That's not what you said.
But I want to talk
Different.
about that too because I've seen that. Like,
I've seen that as well.
it literally is like, why would you care if I'm cheating on my girl? Like,
because why would
that's
she
your
want?
morals. That's how she's raising you.
Why would
What?
why would she want you to cheat on your girlfriend? Like,
I
you're
have
not.
nothing, me and my dick has nothing to do with you, Mom. Why are you worried
It's
about my
not
dick?
even. It's not
It's-
even about
it's-
that. It's
yeah,
just
it's
the fact that she tried to raise you to be a good son and potentially, like, if you're gonna be with
If
a
you're
woman
gonna
to be
cheat-
a future husband,
If you're gonna cheat, leave.
like
Listen.
you gotta
And that's how
raise
she
your
wants
kids.
to raise you.
She
I
don't
can
want
be-
you to be
I
cheating
can
on
be
your
a
girlfriend.
future. I can be a
Because she
future
wouldn't want that
husband
done to
and
her.
cheat.
No, because you wouldn't want that done. You don't want anything that's not done to you being done by someone you're raising.
Listen. Black men can't cheat.
All right,
So
whatever.
this is all hypothetical. But because I've seen that they be like, whoever, you not bringing your girlfriend home, whoever that girl is, I'm telling your girlfriend shit. Like, why? You don't even know this person. Why
Because
do you hold
you're
loyalty
not-
for this random woman over
It's
no.
not even about
not
loyalty.
loyalty.
You're
It's
disrespecting
morals,
a woman.
right?
You're literally going beside them, and then to be honest, she's gonna find out anyway.
And then it's like,
It's
niggas
a
need
character
practice.
All right, whatever.
It's a
The
character
fuck?
flaw.
You're gonna make me.
This nigga.
It's a character flaw.
No,
Literally, cheating
What?
is cheating. Is,
Unfaithfulness? So you've never cheated.
I didn't say that.
All right then. Have you cheated?
no.
Have you cheated?
Never in my life.
You capping. You
I swear to
cheat.
God.
You're Dominican.
That don't mean nothing.
Anyway, I've never cheated on anyone a day in my life. A day in my never black life. Ever.
I have never cheated.
You're Dominican.
That was nothing to do with anything.
You're a Dominican male.
But I've never
Oh my
cheated.
Anyone that's Dominican cheats.
I hate you.
Dominican men and women.
Ooh. Anyway,
Anybody.
but
it's a character flaw.
no.
I personally have a deep thing about cheating because like it's just like I wouldn't want anything my child is doing to be done, especially considering the fact that they wouldn't want their father doing that to me.
That's just
You feel
weird
me?
ass energy.
So wait, I have a question.
Like if I see
Why
my
would you
son
do
with another
anything-
girl, like, oh, I'm telling your
No,
girlfriend.
no, but I have a question for you. All right.
But why wouldn't you control that? Because you're like that's
'Cause
just
I'm not- I
that.
can't
But that's a
control this other
blatant
woman.
disrespect of
Not
your
control,
control,
girlfriend.
but try to put it in perspective.
Like I obviously I can speak to him. I can be like, hey, yo, son,
Yes.
what you doing?
I'm
That's
not saying
fucked
tell
up.
the girl. I didn't say tell the girlfriend,
But,
but
like,
you're
I'm not
gonna
gonna
check
be
your
like,
son.
I'm like, hey, yo, nigga, you better get back to shorty, my thing. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question for you.
No,
but I just have a question for you. So let's say you and your mom and your dad together, family, boom. But then you see your dad bring home another woman. Are you telling your mom what happened?
Obviously, that's my mama. What are you talking about?
Okay,
But I owe my mother loyalty.
I understand.
My mother don't owe this random chick that I introduced to her no loyalty.
That's not.
It's your
the
girlfriend that
point.
means it's a possible
You
part
don't.
of your
She's
new
not
family.
saying. I'm not saying she'll say anything to the girl.
Listen, man. If it's my wife, then I guess I can understand because it's my wife, and then that adds into the family. Not no random fucking
She's your.
Balenciaga, whatever her name is. She come into the house.
If you calling some girl your girlfriend, respect her. If you're not,
I
gonna
call
be
everybody my
faithful to-
girlfriend.
Anyway,
She
I'm
my-
over it.
For the weekend, you my girlfriend,
I'm
and
over
then
it.
afterwards you go be whatever you want to be.
I'm good.
Okay.
You just
Anyways,
blew it.
all
You
right.
blew
So we
my
just gonna
mind.
stop the topic right there.
Honestly, because you just.
Current events. So the passing of Kobe Bryant. So instead of talking about Kobe, in general, how do celebrity deaths affect you personally? I'm gonna ask you first because I feel like you're gonna give a different response, so we're just gonna get that out of the way.
Genuinely.
How do we go from
Go ahead.
cheating to celebrity deaths?
It's fine.
Because-
Current events.
I hate it here. How do I care about celebrity deaths? I don't. They don't. Like, I don't know these people. These people are just people that are widely known. Like, if somebody widely known in your city died, then they die. Niggas die every day. B, word the camera. Niggas will be alright. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't know these people. These people are not impacting my life whatsoever.
So you've never been upset with someone important to you, like an artist or like athlete died?
Actor.
Like
No.
you grew up respecting, idolizing them, wanted to be like them.
But I guess I've never idolized anybody because I don't really care about them. They make good music. But like, my favorite artist is Kendrick. If Kendrick died today, I'd be like, damn, that was out of nowhere. But only because death is out of nowhere. But I'm not gonna be like boo-hoo crying because Kendrick Lamar died. Like, I don't know Kendrick Lamar. It's just an artist that like that
So
produces music.
do you take time out of your day to like do you follow anybody, like their life, like what they do for their communities or anything like that? Like, do you take that time out of your day to like really know the artist, or do you just listen to their music?
I don't search up anything, but if it comes into my contact with me in some way, then I guess I consume that and I might reach out to that. Like, let's say, like, you know how LeBron was doing the I Promise University shit? When that came, I didn't go out and look for that, but obviously it was introduced to me through like social media or whatever. I was like, oh, where he opened up a university? I wanted to see what the university was about, what's the qualifications, and what type of demographic is he really helping or using his money to serve. That was dope. He helping black children in Akron get education. That's cool. That's dope. But if LeBron died tomorrow, that doesn't affect me. It does not affect me at all. Like, I don't know LeBron James. LeBron
I would
James
Google
does
cry.
not know me.
Yeah, I know.
He does not know me.
Literally.
That is not my man's. Like, let's say if I'm
Probably
defaulting, on my mortgage tomorrow. If I lose my house, my car get wrecked, my mother dies, I'm not gonna get no call from LeBron James. Hey, LeBron, yo, I heard your mom died. Yo, I heard you need rent money. I'm not. Same thing is happening to LeBron. If LeBron gets sick, I'm not calling LeBron to check up on LeBron. I don't know this man. This is just a man we just know. Like, what the hell?
I feel you. I do understand where he's coming from, to a degree, but I feel like because you've never had that person that you can connect to and idolize, or just someone who's gotten you through a hard time. Like some people use music, like artists, to get through hard times.
Someone who's gotten me through a hard time. Me. If I died, I don't care.
All right.
Okay, so Trim, how does
Like this nigga's so fucking dickheaded, bro.
What?
But
You
you do make a valid point. I respect your opinion.
No, like I'm not
What's your
gonna say
opinion,
your
bro? What's your
opinion is
opinion?
valid, but
What's your opinion?
But like, if for example Kobe died, it's some sad shit. It really is. But like for me, if like J. Cole or like Mac Miller when he died, that shit hit me. I love Mac. He made music that spoke to my soul. I mean, not all celebrity deaths affect me, but like it's the ones that like you idolize and help you get through some times that really hit you hard. Because then like there's just no more. You get to experience them no more.
How about you, Josh?
Well, me personally, I really was affected by Kobe Bryant passing away, and I find I don't know if it's like because like I'm not gonna lie, when Kobe played basketball, I didn't like him at all. I'm not a fan of Kobe, but the reason why is because my brother was a huge fan. Well, they were all pretty much like pretty big fans in general, but like everybody loved the Lakers. So I was like, you know what? Because of y'all, I like the Clippers, and I hope they beat them, and they were beating them, and like stuff like that. Like I purposely watched when the Clippers and Lakers would play each other because I wanted to see that competition, and I wanted to be like, y'all say Kobe the best, but they're losing to the Clippers, like, and it's not even anything like that. Like, and then that continued like my love for basketball in general because it's just like, oh, now I have favorite players like Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, like stuff like that just from watching, and it's not even like I love Kobe to death, but I know like my brother, he went to Nichols, and at his school because of like how much he loved Kobe, he's calling him Green Mamba, like stuff like that, and like me knowing that affected my brother affects me, and then like knowing that how even the fact that Kobe affected him affected me liking basketball this much because it was just the fact that my brothers liked him, so I hated him, but I'm like I'm gonna be better, like all of that came together, and it's just like he doesn't directly affect my life, but he somehow impacted it so subtly, but it's just like something, you feel me, and it's not like I'm crying over the fact that, but it kind of like almost takes out like a little piece, like, oh, I'm gonna reflect on what you did for me in a simple way, but it's not like I know you, but somehow you impacted me. But that's some people for me. Like I do idolize some people, so like when that happens, or like in any way, shape, or form, and I also don't take death well in general. So like when that does happen, I'm just like, okay, let me think about this. I don't always cry, but when Michael Jackson died, I cried hard.
Definitely cried.
But like,
I think he touched those kids.
Brent.
No, he didn't. Anyways, I'm with Tosh. So I mean, so it depends on who impacts you. So like when Michael Jackson died, I cried, like boo-hoo cried.
I still remember where I was when that happened.
Exactly, literally in the backseat of my aunt's car, listening to the radio, bawling my eyes out, coming down Amherst Street, right past Manhattan. Literally remember the moment. But like,
I'm gonna cry right now.
Literally. But like, if LeBron was to die, I would cry, boo-hoo cry.
You call him his family?
If I could, yeah, I would. I mean, email everybody.
You gonna email everybody?
I mean,
They know you. They gonna be expecting your call.
I don't.
Love is love, no matter where
you can't tell me I don't know him.
But these people are celebrities, so like they don't expect that their impact isn't affecting anyone because they're actually doing things like having people look up to them and stuff like that, and they're doing that so subtly, and they don't expect everybody to be like, oh, I know you, because they don't. But they're trying, like, the reason why they're okay with being celebrities is because they know they're impacting people. Like, most people don't even care about the actual fame, but they appreciate that they're appreciated.
Yeah. Like, I played basketball because of LeBron. Like, how some people play basketball because of Kobe. Like, those things, like, things that change people's lives. So, like, sports changed my life. Literally.
They kept you off the streets.
Literally.
I'm going to say it just because it means that much to me, but, like, I was going to kill myself in 6th grade. And if I wouldn't have played basketball, I literally would have killed myself.
That's wild.
Yeah. And, like, watching those games with my grandma of LeBron James, like, her loving him so much, made me want to play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So, basketball being that outlet for me saved my life. Which I wouldn't accredit to just LeBron James, but, like, that was the, like, that nigga sweet. Like, look at that get dunk. Like, I want to dunk. Like, I'm small as fuck, but I want to dunk because I saw LeBron James dunk.
Yo, whoever listening on Spotify,
please go watch
Apple
the
Podcast. If you couldn't see her, just do this nut ass dunk.
But
Man.
If celebrity doesn't impact you, you should look inside yourself. Like, literally just. It's okay. He's a dickhead, but it's okay to be
my answer
impacted.
Doesn't make me a dickhead.
No, he's
like,
just a dickhead. His
love,
answer doesn't make him a dickhead.
I experience indifference. That doesn't like.
He's just a dickhead for being a dickhead. He's not a dickhead for his opinion. But
what?
You are a dickhead.
Your feelings are valid if you are affected by Kobe Bryant's death. We are here, except Marco, I guess. But
I'm here for you, bro. Listen, because if you die,
thank you for
I'm calling
tuning
your family,
in.
promise you.
If you're watching these videos, please go listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Please go run our listens up, please. Thank you for watching this video. If you listen to the Spotify, watch our YouTube. Please run those views up. Follow us on our socials again. Thanks for coming back. See y'all again next week.
As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And
Turn on
also,
notifications.
I'm the
Ding.
prettiest nigga doing this cap shit.
Nobody cares.
You know the vibes.
Stretch.
Bye.